I'm Bob Schneider. Welcome to the Song Club.
I knew it was a bad idea to meet you here, my dear. 'Cause now that I've done it, my heart...
Well, once again, it's the Song Club, baby. It's a place you want to be. It's a place we love to be. It's a place where the whole world rejoices that we're back together. I know some of you are like, well, is that true, Bobby? Yeah, it is. Is your Song Club podcast as big as Drake's unveiling a new album or Logic dropping that surprise LP after he quit? Oh, he retired? Yeah, Logic, he's like 28. He retired. Oh, he did forever? Yeah, he made a bunch of rap music for a long time, like as much as you could possibly make. And he's like 28. Now he's retired. Okay. So what's he going to do? Oh, he's just going to knit stuff and make babies and knit. Oh, so he's not going to make any more rap records. No, he retired. Oh, Logic retired? Yeah, he retired. What's he doing? Oh, he's tinkering on his car and making babies. And he retired, though. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah. How old is he? He's like 28 or 31 or 41. I don't know how old he is. He looks like he's 17, though. But he retired? Yeah, he retired. Oh, okay. Oh, hey, news flash. What? You know that guy who said he retired? Yeah. He dropped 30 songs last night. Oh, shit. Anyways, I haven't listened to him or any of the other songs that he did, but shocking. It was pretty shocking that, because I believed him when he said he retired. Or not me, but the other person that was talking to me, the imaginary person. He believed him and I believed him. But then I was like, oh, I guess I should do that. I should retire. So, on that note, I'm retiring from the music business. So, yeah. So this is it. I'm retiring. Just like Jay-Z retired and George Strait. How about George Strait retiring, playing the AT&T Stadium, Dallas Cowboy Stadium? Yeah, I don't want a lot of money. I just want enough money so that I can name a stadium after myself. Bob Schneider Stadium. So I don't want a lot of money, though. Just enough to where I can buy a stadium and then name it after me. Are you going to go watch that football game? Yeah, where? Bob Schneider Stadium. I thought he retired. He did. He retired and then he dropped that. Then he dropped 45 albums after he retired. And he kept retiring, and now he owns what used to be called AT&T Stadium, and now it's called Bob Schneider Stadium. Oh, that's cool. But he's retired now? Oh, yeah, he retired now. He's like for real retired, though. But I thought he was for real retired last time. Yeah, but this time he for real retired, though. Like, for real. Already. I mean, I'm not saying this is the best Song Club podcast. I've done 63 others. This is 64. I'm not saying that the others were worse. I'm just saying this one might be the best. Because it's, it's my final send-off. It's the final countdown. It's the last one, so. Because I'm retired now. So you're not even going to do the, You're not even going to do the Song Club podcast? Yeah, I'm retired. Oh, like Logic, yeah. And George Strait, yeah. So, anyways, welcome to the Song Club. If you're a Patreon member, you'll get all the songs in this month's Song Club. This is me getting real serious, by the way. Like, all of a sudden, he was like fun and games, and now he got real serious. I like it when he's fun and games, but I also admire him when he get real serious. When he get all business. So yeah, this is me getting real business. Talking about Patreon. The Fresh Maker, which was mine. Mentos, you motherfuckers. I was like, Bob Schneider Song Club, The Fresh Maker. And then sure enough, I look on the TV and who stole my shit? Fucking Scandinavians. The Fresh Maker. Hey, you goddamn pieces of fucking shit. That's Bob Schneider's Song Club trademark slogan. I thought he retired. That's what the Mentos people said in court when I took him to court. Because I took him to court. I was like, hey, you guys can't be using that. That's the Bob Schneider Song Club. They're like, what? Who? Never heard of it. And then they looked it up and they're like, I thought you were retired. I said, I'm tired, but not retired. I mean, I am retired, but not that retired. Not tired enough to not take you guys to court. So yeah, I took him to court, and they're like, we never heard you. We just thought it sounded good. The Fresh Maker. I'm like, dude, I've been saying that shit for years. And then, anyways, the judge ruled in their favor, which really upset me. Because it cost a pretty penny to go to court. Turns out it costs some money to take somebody to court. I just thought it'd be like free. Like in New Zealand. If you take somebody to court, it doesn't cost you a penny. You can live your whole life in New Zealand. It doesn't cost you a penny. You have to pay 99% of your income is tax. But you don't have to buy anything. Food, washcloths, orange juice. There's just an orange juice fountain in the middle of New Zealand. You just go there and just get your orange juice out of the fountain for free. But heavy tax burden. Best thing to do is live in New Zealand, but funnel all your money into an offshore account. And then you'll be drinking from the orange juice fountain in New Zealand, and somebody will be like, hey, man, are you paying your taxes? Because that orange juice is not free. You'll be like, yeah, I'm retired, bitch. But yeah, I'm paying my taxes. How much did you pay in taxes last year? A farthing. How much did you make? Whatever. A farthing, 0.1. I did the math there. I'm super good at math. And they're like, really? What do you do besides being retired? I'm like, have you heard of Chris Masterson? Have you heard of Angela Lansbury, bitch? Because if you have, then that's what I do. I'm a worldwide superstar. Ooh. I'm a worldwide superstar. I'm a worldwide superstar. Yo, who? What? I'm a worldwide superstar. So anyways, it's the year of our Lord, 2022. And it's July, baby. It's a hot one. It's a hot one here in Austin. No rain. 100 plus every day. And I just think to myself, what kind of beasts, what kind of wild beasts used to live in Texas pre-air conditioning? I don't know when air conditioning was invented. I'm going to assume the 50s. But maybe it was the 30s. I don't know. Because I don't know much about air conditioning history. Because I have a life. I'm not a fucking nerd. Nerds will know that shit. But they don't have a life. And when I say I have a life, I don't zero. I don't have a life at all. But I like to pretend that I have a life because it's kind of cool that way. I like to pretend that I'm not a nerd and that I've got a life and that I'm cool. But really, no life, super nerd, not cool. But let's keep that between us since I'm retired. But let's dig in. So I want to thank all my Patreon people. You guys are the best, and you make the world to go round. And when I say the world, I mean the Song Club. Make me money, which is nice. Anyways, appreciate it. If you're not in the Song Club and you're just listening to this, but you want to get your stinky, sticky fingers on these songs, because God damn it, who wouldn't? You can go to patreon.com/Bob Schneider. You can join today. You get all sorts of other things too, but mainly the meat of it is you get these songs. You get some other stuff too. Sometimes I'll do some promotions every once in a while and do a live stream. I was doing those during the pandemic. People seem to enjoy those. I did too. But right now, the world's open, and everybody's going to see Chris Masterson at the arenas. And when they're not going to see him, they come to see me if they woke up and didn't have a memory and then wandered into the wrong place. And then they're like, who's playing? Oh, Bob Schneider? I like him, I think. Isn't he retired? Yeah. Yes. Let's listen to some songs. I wrote some songs. I write songs. That's what I do, and I perform them when I'm not being retired. And this month, I wrote a song with my daughter. It's not very often that I do that. And the song we were playing, let me tell you the story. Sit back in your chairs and listen to the stories. Yo, sit back in the chair and listen to the stories of Bob Schneider. So I was playing a show somewhere or other, and I was playing Dreamfest at Dreamland in Austin, and my daughter was there, and she came on stage and she performed Tarantula with me, which she's done a bunch, and she's very cute and she's wonderful. She's an incredible performer. And at one point, I decided to do a little onstage interview with her, and I said, "Hey, how are you doing?" And she just, with all of her joy and smiley wonder, said, "This is the best day of my life." And then we wrote a song together called "It's Just the Best Day of My Life," and it's a pretty sweet song, and it's my daughter singing it, which is always great. Anyways, let's listen to it. It's the first song this month in the Song Club, where we love to be. Here we go. That's the song you need. Let's say you're rolling through your day and you're not having a good time and you want to put on a jam that's going to make you feel good. That's the one right there. That's the song where you're like, oh, now I'm feeling better. I was worried about something. I can't remember what it was. But now I am having a good time. Up in this biatch. So yeah, co-write with Scarlett Rose Schneider. Not only a performer, but also a songwriter as well. Trying to think if there's anything. Oh yeah, I did what I do in a lot of songs. Is the song's pretty happy, and then I mix on the chorus is very happy, and then the verses are a little bit bummer. The narrator's not having such a good time in the verse, but then in the chorus, he realizes he's probably having a better time than he thinks. That's what I like to do. It's called juxtapositioning, and that's the way Daddy do. Let's listen to another one. This one's called Summer Bummer, and it's directly related to a song that I heard on Top Songs, Top Hits. I went on Spotify and they have a thing called Top Hits. I guess it's the top hits of the day, the current top hits. So I was like, let me see if old Papa Schneider's in here in the top hits. I figured maybe not in the first 4 or 5, but surely in the top 20. Anyways, I couldn't find my name on the list. Top 20, top 100, top 500, top 3,000, top 10,000, top 100,000. Maybe I'm in the top 100,000. I stopped counting after about 30 or 40,000. I'm sure I'm in there somewhere. Anyways, definitely not in the top 5, but they did have the song by Drake, maybe called Falling Back on Me or something, and it's just like a bass line, dun, 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 bing, boom, bing, boom, bing, and then he's just like barely saying anything and kind of repeating himself over and over. I'm like, is this the song? And it's top hits? And then I'm like, well, fuck, I'm doing that. If Drake doing it, I'm doing it. If Logic retire, I retire. When Drake do simple song, I'll do simple song. That's the way I work. I mean, why build a goddamn cathedral when you can build a stick shack made out of tissues and snot? So that's what I did. I built that snot house, and here it is. It's called Summer Bummer, and it's fucking... It ain't a summer bummer. It's a summer slammer, boy. Let's listen. If we can get there. There we go. Already you're like, damn, did Bobby go top 100 hit? Yeah, I kind of did, though. Already you're like, oh, I got to play this in my Jeep while I'm going down to Barton Springs, about to get on that wet list. I gotta put this on the wet list, son.
Hey, what's your name, girl?
Yeah, what's your name, girl?
Call me Elvis Costello.
What?
My mama never loved me.
Oh, poor Bobby.
My favorite color, yellow.
It's a nice color, but...
Now they call me Big Hammer.
Big Hammer, that was a song game phrase.
You know that you can't touch this.
Hammer, MC Hammer.
I'm blessed by making babies.
Baby?
Or by getting famous. Look me up on TikTok.
What?
I'm on top of the chart. I'm making so much money. I'm breaking bitches' hearts.
Oops.
I got a cold corona, yeah. I'm laying on the beach with my baby's getting tender.
Ooh.
I don't give a sweet fuck.
Cussing.
You wanna have some fun, yeah.
It's addictive, this song.
I'll show you how to make it. I got that Maserati, so I don't need to fake it. Got the blender on, girl.
Oh, shit.
I'm making my burrito.
Oh, shit.
Baby, you look nice now.
Oh, shit.
Now that I can see you.
I guess I was blind and now I see. Man, that's that Summer Slammer, boy. Summer Bummer. That ain't a bummer. That's the summer chummer bringing the sharks to the side of the boat, and then your friend saying, we're going to need a bigger boat with this song because this is the big blam, 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 blam hit, boy. Yeah, I like that one. That's my favorite song of the month. I got a couple other ones that I wrote, but that's probably my fave. I forget what the song phrase was for that one. It doesn't matter though. Call me Elvis Costello. Favorite line. What else? What else can I tell you about the inside of my hard skull? Some people got that soft skull. I don't recommend it. I think the hard skull version is the way to walk through life if you want to protect the old brains. We're gonna dip way back into the song vault right now on this next one. I wish I was Casey Kasem, because that's something Casey Kasem would have said when he was still alive on the earth. We're gonna step back into the vault. Ooh, that's the worst Casey Kasem. Turns out I can't do him. I thought maybe I'll just try. Like, you know, like when somebody tries to fly and they jump off a roof and they're like, I'm going to try to fly. I think I can. And then they just fall. And they're like, oh, I can't fly. I didn't think I could, but I got crazy. So that's what I did with Casey Kasem. Thought I could do him, can't. Anyways, but he would say something like, yeah, we're going to go back into the song vault. The year is 1972. That was closer. That was like actually on the right path to Casey Kasem. First one, not at all. First one was just an epic fail. The second one was like, I'm going to try to fly by floating. I'm going to like lift myself up out of this yoga pose. And then you think maybe you can, but you're not like falling to your death like I did in the first one. You're like, I think I can do it. No, I can't, but at least I didn't. I was close. So anyways, we're going to go way back into the vault. And this is a song that was on I'm Good Now. So that came out in 2006-ish, I think. So this was written before that. And this was the original demo. I kind of have a feeling this song was written around 2001-ish. Because I seem to recall that I wrote it out in California, but who knows? It was a long time ago. But I like the way it turned out. It's called God Is My Friend. It was on I'm Good Now, like I said before, and one of my better songs. And I know I've told this story. I think I told it in the audio that was online when this record came out. But the deal was when we put this record out, my manager at the time, I think it was Doc McGee actually, or maybe the record A&R person, they were like, hey man, there's a line here. Their first line in the song is like, I can see God on a cloud in the sky, watching the world. I don't fucking know what the lyrics are. But anyways, it talks about like him having a dick and doing cocaine. And they're like, hey dude, Walmart is where you sell the most records. And if you have a line like that in there, Walmart won't carry it. So you need to take that line out or change it so that Walmart will be happy, because they're like believe in Jesus and they believe that if you don't have the word penis or dick in a song and talk about God doing cocaine, that you go to heaven, and that you aren't subjected to eternal damnation. What do you mean by eternal? Like 100 years? Because that would be an eternity. Like being in a bed of fire and being fucked by the devil at the booty hole for 100 years. Ooh, even like a day would seem like an eternity. Even like an hour would seem like an eternity. You'd be like, I'm done. You'd be done after about 7 seconds. After 7 seconds of being burned, you'd be like, tell me who I need to believe in. Jesus? Sign me up. I believe in Jesus, my Lord and Savior. I mean, even like 3 seconds, you'd be like, okay, I've learned the lesson. And then Jesus would be like, okay. It'd be like, when you put a kid in timeout and they start crying. Like, even after like a minute or two, you're like, okay, come here. Are we going to do that anymore? No. We're not going to blaspheme. We're not going to murder or rape people. We're not going to trap somebody in our home, make them unconscious, dissect them, eat them, fuck them, bury them in a corner space. We're not going to do that anymore, right? Nope. Not going to do it. And then, okay, we come to heaven. Okay, sorry. Fucked up. Now, it turns out you got to do that on Earth. You can't do it after you're dead. That's the funniest part, which I think is funny. So you can't do it after you're dead. Nope, got to do it on Earth. Why? Because that's the way, because Logic retired? Oh, because Logic retired? Is that in the Bible? It's not in the Bible, but there's this one passage that sounds like it might be that. Okay. Cool. So, what's that mean? It means that dude, Bob Schneider, better change the lyrics on his record because we're nervous. We get a little nervy because we don't want to do that. Whatever we do, we don't want to risk that eternal damnation because that shit sounds rough. So we're going to keep the records in Walmart real nice on the up and up. Oh, really? What about all the records? What about Appetite for Destruction? Well, we might sell that one. Oh, you might? Oh, that's cool. I mean, don't even get me started about all this shit that Walmart, I'm sure, is doing in terms of just driving the dicks of the mom and pop stores into the dirt. Hey, mom and pop, we're going to drive your dick into the dirt. We're Walmart. We love Jesus, and we're going to heaven. In the meantime, mom and pop's dick in the dirt now. Get in there. We're Walmart. Anyways, so me being the fucking greedy bitch that I be, I said, sure, let's change it. So I took the dick line out, left the cocaine part in. Either way, Walmart didn't give a shit. They're like, we're not carrying it. We don't care what you did. Oh, but I retired. And they're like, oh, you did? I'm like, kind of, sort of. They're like, well, unless you actually retired like Logic or Jay-Z or George Strait, then we're not carrying it. I'm like, okay, I did for sure retire. This is my comeback album. I'm unretiring. They're like, too bad. Anyways, they didn't carry it. So the original recorded version, there's no penis in the recording. So all the recordings that you have, no mention of said male pubis. Anyways, let's check it out. Here's God, My Friend, the original, the one, the uncut. Well, it's circumcised, but it's uncut in terms of censorship. This is America, baby. Freedom of speech. Let's do this. Already you can tell this is the shit. Man, this has got that early 2000s vibe, right? You know I do.
I can see God on a cloud. sky. On top of the world, watching the world roll by. With a great big dick and some good cocaine. Jesus by his side in the pouring rain. And I can't believe in the in-between. What can't be said and only seen. When you close your eyes, open your heart, everything you know falls apart.
Oh shit. Is that Sugar Ray with that scratching? Aye. Or whatever that guy is. Aye. Rock Ray. I just heard that song in the fucking Target the other day. I was like, oh man, this would not fly today.
I can see God in Italian shoes, with a beard and a gun and a case.
Yeah, that's not auto-tuned. That's just me singing like the best singer in the world. Yeah, I like that song a lot. What's funny about that song is that's the song I wrote after I refound God. Now, some of you are like, hey, what do you mean you refound God? Doesn't sound like you're real pro-Jesus, motherfucker. I'm super pro-Jesus. I love Jesus. He's my favorite. He's my favorite guy in terms of, Bible stuff. I like him. I like, who else do I like? I mean, Jesus is my favorite. He just seemed cool. He seemed to care about people, and he seemed to care about their well-being, and he helped people out. He was cool. He liked to party a little bit. He liked to hang out with his friends. And what happened to him? They fucked him up, boy. They fucked him up. But I guess that's the way it was supposed to go. He was supposed to get fucked up. And then because he got fucked up, we get to go to heaven. I mean, that's the part that I'm like, Anyways, I just have a feeling, it just seems like everything I've heard about Jesus, again, it's all, I don't speak Aramaic or whatever he spoke. So I just have the translation of what he said, and believe me, that translation went through the, a lot of iterations. You know that the Bible wasn't written for like 300, it was like 300 years the first official Bible came out. Like, can you imagine something some Native American said in like 1688, and then now in 2022 they're like, this is what he said. But we don't have like Instagram or Snapchat. Well, we do have, like, we had the original analog Snapchat. It was called just some person talking to somebody saying, this is what he said. And then there's like 20 years later saying, hey, this is what he said. And then like 100 years later, this is what he said. And then 100 years later, this is what he said. And then they're like, well, maybe we should write it down now that we've got paper. Oh, we do? When did that happen? Just recently, somebody invented it. Oh, really? When we use spit? No. Ink. What's that? Oh, that's this new shit, boy. So we got ink and paper. Now what do we do? Well, there's this thing called the alphabet. What the fuck is that? Symbols. What? Yeah, so we got symbols, and then we just put the symbols on the paper with the ink, boy. Put the symbols on the paper with the ink, boy. Symbols on the paper with the ink. And what's that do? That's called language, son. And written language. What? What's that? Well, you got written language, and then what do I do with that? Well, you got to do this thing called reading. Reading? What's that? Well, I'll show you, son. Look at this. See this squiggle squag? Yeah. That's the letter Q. Q. What's that for? Well, there's some shit that uses the letter Q, like QuickBooks. QuickBooks? What's that? Oh, this is a great way to do your taxes. Taxes? What are taxes? It's where you gotta, pay the man. Why? I don't know, because he's the man and you're a fucking piece of shit. What? Well, I knew that. I knew the piece of shit part. What's this tax? Well, he's going to build a road. Road? What's that? It's this thing to get to this other place. Why? I don't go anywhere. I don't have any money. I'm just slaving away all day here in this field. I don't know shit. Well, we'll teach you. Okay. What? Well, here's the book, bitch. Learn it, read it. Give us your money. And do what we say. Okay. Sounds good. Okay. And what if I don't? Beheadings and burnings. We'll burn and behead you. Oh, that's cool. Is Jesus down with that? Yeah, he said burn and behead. Burn and behead on the Jesus. Oh, no, he didn't. No, Jesus didn't say any of that? No. No, we said that because we're, Jesus wouldn't say he's cool. But we're not as cool as Jesus, and we got to make sure everybody's cool. So, burn and behead, bitch. Okay, what happens then when you die? Oh, we go to heaven. What? But you just burned and beheaded. Yeah, but we also... Look, man, shut up. You're asking too many questions. Burn and behead this bitch. He's bringing up too many valuable, authentic shit things. Yeah. Here's what I love about... Man, this is the religious song club. Bob talks about religion. Well, the only reason I talk about religion is because, like I said, in that last song, I had such a hard time with all this, let's just call it what it is, bullshit, that it was really hard for me to connect with whatever thing created this experience that we're having, whatever it is. And I really need to connect with God to enjoy my life and to have it mean anything or be anything joyful. And so, unfortunately, all of that Bible stuff there are other books. I haven't read any of them. I tried to read the Urantia. I tried to read Book of Mormon. I tried to read the one, what's that religion? It's the best religion. Not Islam. I never tried to read the Quran. What's the other one? Anyways, the one with all the gods, the dude with the elephant in the hands and stuff. Tried to read that one. That was too much. They're all too much. They're all like, oof, Jesus, make this shit simpler and more exciting. Like, if John Steinbeck would have written any of the books of religious books, I'd be like, give me that book, and I'll follow that religion, because he writes short books, and they're pretty good. Anyways, all of that shit stood in between me and connecting to some kind of a God. And once I kind of threw all that out and was like, well, obviously something's responsible for this. Or maybe it's not, who knows, but I would like to think there is. Why not? Let's make believe that something is responsible for it. This world, this experience, whatever it is, be it reality or VR, which is probably more true. It's probably like a dream that we're having. We're sleeping somewhere and we're having this dream, but whatever that thing is that's responsible for it, I want to connect with it and use it for guidance, for serenity, to give me the strength and ability to love more, because that's the only thing that matters. The only thing that really gives me any relief is figuring out how to love more. Love the people that I dislike. Love the people that seem to be in the way of my being happy. But wait, Bobby, I thought you were retired. I am retired. How can they stand in the way of you being happy if you're retired? That's true. They can't. In fact, nobody can stand in the way of my happiness. because I got it all. I got everything I need right here. And all I need to be happy is to be able to love. The more I can love, the happier I am. The more angry I am, the less I can love. It's really simple. Anyways, let's listen to another song. We're going to go way back into the time machine again. I went back and I was like, man, let me really reach down to the bottom of this song club grab bag and see what I can find. And I found this song called The Gentle Giant of the High Seas. And I was like, damn, I forgot about this song, son. Anyways, it's a pretty, it sounds like I'm stoned when I wrote this, but I wasn't. Let's check it out.
Giant hand holding mine is gentle and as kind as only a giant can be. Out here on the sea, thought about the long journey home, having come so far alone. The see-through sky above, drowned in blue, falling down on me and you. And though I tried with all my might, I couldn't get the joint to light. Here below the stars and street lights, with the world at my feet, you looked at me so sweetly, with your smile so bright, you lit up the night. Oh, gentle giant of the high seas, gentle giant, won't you please stay with me?
Damn, that felt like it was written in the 1700s, the late 1700s, the cool part of the 1700s. Not the early part. The early part, I think there was a lot of decapitations and stuff, and people, Spanish Inquisition might have been during that time. But the late part is where it got cool, and I feel like that was like a folk song that was written then by me, B. Schneider. I lived 1,000 years. No, I haven't. But because I'm in my late 30s, I have lived a long time, longer than most. So, yeah, you know what? Since we're here, I figured why not see if there's any other songs from I'm Good Now that are in the old demo bag. And sure enough, I found the original demo for Gold in the Sunset, which is another song that's on I'm Good Now. And I really do like this this demo. It's kind of fun. And let's check it out. Here it is, the demo for Gold in the Sunset. Alrighty, we're like authentic. Like legitimately authentic. Oh shit, son. Is this King Tubby? Or is this B. Schnubby?
I went to your house, no monkey in the gloom. You making bacon, the punchline came too soon. In my beverage, I thought I had it made. Turns out was glad to see you later, and I know where tomorrow will be. Too damn far away. Today, one cup of tea and everything is gray. I'm not good out and lost. All the bats have flown. Monsters in the closet's all I've ever known. Gold in the sunset, diamonds on the sea. It's gold in the sunset. All we'll ever need. Gold in the sunset, diamonds on the sea. All we'll need to set ourselves free. I know you can't get down. No, you can't get down, yo. I got that choco belly superstition, roll by the dead. Got up inside my constitution, need a
Oh, damn, I should have put that harmonica on that shit. That shit is... That's legit right there, boy. That's the real legit shit. A lot of people put out songs and they're like, does it need to be legit? No, there's no laws making, like, maybe there should be laws, like song laws. Like, you got to pay $1,000 fine. Why? Because your song was not legit. And then, like, MC Hammer, they would just pay him money because his shit was too legit to quit. Like, we're going to pay you, like, $200 million because your shit's too legit to quit, and so we need it to stop. Here's 200 grand. Spend it on your entourage, boy. And then MC Hammer would be like, okay. That's the way he talks. Okay, I'm MC Hammer. Okay. Man, we're right in the thick of these songs. Let's just go for another one. Again, this is, I don't know how old this one is. This is probably a few years old. I think I wrote this in 2014. So 2014 at one point seemed like it was just yesterday, but now I guess it's 8 years ago, which is weird that 2014 was 8 years ago. But I'm getting a phone call from my mama. Let's check it out. We'll listen to my mom on speakerphone. Hey, what's up, Mom?
I just wanted to tell you that Susie did pass away yesterday.
Oh.
At 4:30, but she was out of pain. It's peaceful, and so that's that.
I'm sorry, Mom.
I know. She was in so much pain that Mary Dawn said when she went there, she needed to be out of that pain, and that was the solution. So I think it was peaceful. David said that he was there, and then when she died, he closed her eyes. So.
Oh man, how are you doing?
I'm doing okay. I mean, I realized, I'm just a lucky person. I have my family, and they're all here. Sue had a hard road.
I know.
With, so much tragedy. So sometimes sorrow does things to you, but with her illness. So no, I'm glad I just stayed home and was able to talk with Mary Dawn and them, and pass the time. So I can breathe a sigh of relief, I guess. Did Luke and Scarlett go out to Amy's or not?
Yeah, they went out there. Well, Luke went out, but not Scarlett. She had a play date. Well, Mom, I'm sorry. Sorry.
No, that's okay. Tell Laura I sent her a note thanking her for her message to me, and I appreciated it. But I'm doing fine. Things move on. I'm out walking, actually, before it gets to be that terrible heat today. But there's so many terrible things in the world, Bobby, that I'm blessed to have a good family. So that's all I can say.
We're blessed to have you, Mom. I love you.
Love you too, honey. And does Scarlett go to her overnight?
No, they had the overnight here.
Oh, good. Well, give her a hug for me, okay?
All right, we'll do.
All right. Bye-bye.
I love you. Well, shit. I was not expecting that. My mom's sister passed away last night. Heavy, man. That's some heavy shit. But that's what we do on the Song Club. We deal with the light stuff, but then the heavy stuff is there too, and we don't shirk our responsibilities when we're carrying in the groceries of life. A lot of people just like, well, I'm just going to do the light shit. But we get down there on our hands and knees and put that heavy shit on my shoulders, son. Man, I tell you, I got the best mom in the world. I love my mama. Love my mama. Got real lucky. A lot of people don't get lucky like that. I know some. I've got some friends who got some shitty moms. Not me. She's a wonderful lady. All right. On that note, let's listen to a song that's, well, you'll see. Let's check it out. The Fury of the World.
The fury of the world, can you hear me, girl? Like a diamond inside an oyster, inside a lovely pearl. Turn on the spotlight, get in the tank, turn up the air, let me play something hard. I'm tripping dreams from the beams on the ceiling, I can hardly feel what I'm feeling. I'm feeling you, can you hear me? It's true, as the angels, they're around here somewhere. At least they were before, yeah, they might be out now, fight some other war. Fight some other war. Fight some other war. The sun in my hand, squeeze out the dust and dirt and diamonds, sprinkle them on you while you're sleeping till your face is all shining. Creeping through the jungle like a lion, I can't stop crying, feels like I'm dying, like a slave, change is getting my way. Can you hear me when I say I'm like a dog with a bone in its mouth, big teeth and tongue, black hunger, a bird with a younger bird. I ain't first or second, maybe third, hard to hear with you screaming my name out like a turd. I'm a rough shaker, real bad faker, straight up demon staker. Like Dracula, meet your mate. I'm like the rocks in the wind, flying through the air. I don't care where I land. Pants all hot and run around all night in the sand. Sweaty look from a stranger in the dark. I'm like a snake with arms. I'm made of air. I'm flesh, hardly nothing left, but I'm filled with the fury of the world. Can you hear me, girl? I'm filled with the fury of the world. Filled with the fury of the world. When it comes to bad luck,
I'm filled with the fury of the fucking world, bitch. Damn. That's a dude that's filled with the fury of the world. The thing I like about that song is the damn bass line is bumping, boy. Every once in a while I'll hear myself play, because I play all the shit on these songs. I don't have no band. That's just me playing all that shit. And every once in a while I'll hear something, I'm like, how did I even play that? I don't even know how to play bass that well. Pretty good bass on that bitch. Anyways, that's the fury of the world. Kind of an older jam. That's all the old jams. Let's get current. This is a new one from this month called the King Hammer. And I wrote it and I was like, I don't know about this song. And then I wrote another one, which was that Summer Bummer song. Because in the Summer Bummer song, I used, the phrase was Big Hammer. That was the song phrase for the week. And so I had to use it. And I was like, I'm not digging this King Hammer song. And I wrote Summer Bummer, which I love. And then I went back and I listened to King Hammer, and I was like, this song's kind of good. And then I played it last night at the Saxon Pub, and it was bumping, boy. So I'll be playing that song a lot live because it's fun. Sometimes that's the thing about songs. The thing I've realized, especially about songs that are hit songs, they're not necessarily the best songs in the world, but some are just fun. People like fun stuff to listen to because the world's hard. With a hard world, it's nice to have fun songs. Now, it's nice to have songs. I mean, I love really sad songs, unrequited love songs, just beautifully slow, sad, just make you cry songs. Those are great too, but it's nice to have fun songs as well. The ones that I don't like are the ones that are boring and bullshitty. I hate the ones where the dude's taking himself way too seriously. Those are the ones I hate. I'm like, dude, who the fuck are you? You dummy. Quit taking yourself so seriously and retire like your boy. Thanks, Daddy B. Schnids. All right, let's check out this King Hammer and see if we like it still. I liked it yesterday, sort of. Let's check it. Here we go. King Hammer. Oh, that's not it. There it is. Whoa.
Call me the King Hammer. Here's what's gonna be.
Yeah.
Gonna move your ass around. Every little from me. Call me the King Hammer.
This is Now, did I have another song called the Gimme Gimme Gimme, which where in the Gimme 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 I was talking about different dances that really weren't really dances? Yeah. So did I copy myself like Casey and the Sunshine Band? Yeah, I did. I do that every once in a while. I'll copy myself or I copy somebody else because why not? Every once in a while, give yourself a break and copy something that works. You don't have to reinvent the pie pan every week. I mean, I try to reinvent the pie pan every week, and I do. I invent it, reinvent it. When I'm not retired, I'm reinventing the pie pan. Why do I do it? Because I care a lot. Some people don't care. They're like, fuck reinventing the pie pan. I'm just going to keep churning out the same old ass pie pan of my forefathers. But that's boring. Nobody wants that at all. So that's not what we do in the Song Club. But every once in a while we do. So we don't most of the time, but sometimes we do. Anyways, I guess I'm coming out of retirement for this last song. This is another new one from this week. Now, I kind of like this song. Is it a real song? I don't know. I do write songs that are like, is this a real song? I don't know. Do I like it? Kind of. My favorite line is this. It's basically talking about all the shit that I want, but it's also, it's Game of Thrones, basically. This is like basically Game of Thrones, and there's a line in there. It's like, all I want is the crown of the king and his wife on a leash. Whew, that's some gangster shit, boy. Gangsta. Every once in a while I get gangster. Anyways, that's what we did here on this song. It's going to take us out of here. Thanks for joining me once again on Bob Schneider's Song Club, the only place on the internet where you get to hear the new Bob Schneider songs each month. Y'all have a wonderful July 2022, and we'll see you next month here in the Song Club. In the meantime, go to patreon.com, patreon.com/Bob Schneider. Join my Patreon today so you can get all these songs, put them on your computer, and then share them with your friends and family because they're so wonderful. All right, let's get out of here. Here's All I Want. Listen for that Crown of the King line. I think you'll like it. Boy.
Yeah.
I like to use a reverb on this shit lately. I like it.
All I want is everything, the whole world, and nothing less. All I want is a suit of shine, an armor and a bulletproof vest. All I want is the mountain of gold and the sea full of dead enemies. Wash up on the beach, the crown of the king, his wife on a leash, a mercy of strangers, a mouthful of cocaine. Prince rocking out on the podium again, singing Windows Cry, Tammy Wynette on the Wi-Fi, in a full-length snakeskin, brink of disaster, apple in my mouth, chuckle like a belly blaster. All I want is everything, the whole world, and nothing less. All I want is a suit of shine, armor and a bulletproof vest. All I want is a mountain of gold and a sea full of